Hi!
Hey everyone!
How's it going?
Happy Petunia Day.
Yeah, this is launch day.
This is it. This is the day.
I don't know if we have anything to watch.
What are you talking about?
I mean, we've got tons of things to watch.
We're gonna have to really talk about that book that we're gonna write about what to not say to your CEO, especially on launch day.
You know, if you were going to hire somebody for the things that they don't say, you might want to not hire me in the future. Just saying.
Noted.
Yeah,
Duly noted.
Yeah. For your CTO position.
Great. Too late.
Oh, well, I'm already hired. Can't get rid of me now.
Okay, but I really need to launch, so.
Okay, well, who are we? What are we doing here? What is this?
Oh, that's right.
What are you watching right now?
We are in the last episode of season 2. Over the course of the last 5 episodes, we have built a startup called Petunia, which we never actually formally named. That is the code name for it.
It's named Petunia. I think that's how it's just taken hold.
It's just like, it's sunk in.
And won't let go.
No, it's definitely Petunia.
Yeah, but this is the Build with AM and Nicki show.
This is the Build with AM and Nicki show. What is Petunia? Petunia is the startup that we pitched to you guys in episode 1 of season 2. It is the anti-social media app. The social media app for people who don't want to participate in social media but also do at the same time.
Well, yeah, people who are addicted to it, right?
Yeah.
But don't.
You still get that dopamine rush,
Yeah.
but it doesn't actually go anywhere.
Right.
So.
And you don't want the repercussions of dealing with whatever's going on in social media right now.
Yep. And we built DevNull as a service to handle our backend.
Yeah, that was one of my big breakthroughs that
Real innovator over here.
yeah, I mean, it was a technological advancement that nobody had really done before, right? I don't think. Just DevNull as a service. You pay me to delete your stuff. I love it. It's still like rings true to me to this day. That
That's perfect.
It's you know what? I think I'm gonna take the technology. I'm gonna go make my own.
You're gonna go.
I'm gonna go
right
make my
now,
own
at
company.
This second, you're gonna abandon me.
I'm branching off.
What is it with this week and co-host abandoning me? Like, do I have like some kind of disease?
No, I just think
Is it written on my forehead somewhere?
I'm gonna go sell the tech to like some larger company. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. We're still gonna launch with Petunia. I promise. I'm not gonna backstab
I don't really
you.
trust you on this one.
I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see.
So like tomorrow, I'm gonna watch you like a hawk.
You never know. So we've been building a startup together on stream.
Who should watch?
Who should watch us build this startup? Well, anybody, I'd say. Anyone, right? Both of us. We are very passionate about the fact that we truly believe anyone can become a programmer, right? Because both of us did that, and we both are not from traditional programming backgrounds.
That's right. Anyone can learn to code. I don't care where you are in your coding journey. You can watch this show. We will cover the things that you need to know to follow along.
Or try at least.
How can you follow along? We have been pushing code to a GitHub for every single episode. And AM is going to post that GitHub in the chat.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right now.
Let me go get that.
And then we also were working off of a Trello, but the Trello kind of died.
Trello never took off, did it?
No, I don't think anybody wanted to see the Trello.
All right, there's Petunia's code base right there. All open source, all free, and open source software for everybody to use.
Feel free to open issues, especially on his code.
Only on my code,
Only
I would
on
say.
his
Your
code.
code is fine.
Perfect. It's flawless.
Yeah, flawless.
Duh.
Flawless.
So what are we doing today?
Today it's the last episode.
It is the last episode.
And
I'm getting a little sad.
I know.
Did I say that out loud?
No, you didn't.
Dang it.
That wasn't. You posted it to DevNull. Actually, it got deleted.
Okay,
Nobody saw that
Great.
message.
Excellent.
Yeah, today's the last episode of this season. We'll be back for another season.
Season 3.
Season 3, which will need some help coming up with ideas, probably. You'll probably put something up on Twitter about that, right?
Yep, I'm going to put up a poll for what you guys want to see on Season 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, spoiler alert, there will be a Season 3.
Yeah. Our contract got renewed, right? They're not kicking us off the show yet. They haven't canceled us.
I became a diva though for season 3, so
Oh,
they're getting me a trailer and
those are
it's gonna be
spoilers,
like a
though.
food. thing over there.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to touch it though.
That's fine. I don't eat anyway. I have a Quest bar.
Quest bar.
That's it.
That's right.
All I live on is the Quest bar.
Well, there's going to be Quest bars on the table too, but you also won't be able to touch them.
No, that's just hurtful. That's just rude, I think.
Okay, so what are we doing today, really?
Today, we're going to teach computers how to, we said love, right? But really, think,
a lot.
maybe? We probably won't get all the way to teaching the computer what love is, but we might teach the computer, like...
It's like a hopeful idea that you might get to one day.
Yeah, we might teach it some stuff about, like, language or something.
Maybe.
And actually, what's really great is we're not going to teach the computer anything, because Amazon's done that for us. Because, I don't know, I won't speak for you. I'm not a machine learning expert.
Me either.
Yeah, you don't have to be, though. That's
Nope.
the beauty of the services that we're going to use today. It's my favorite kind of machine learning. And we got a friend.
Kind.
We got a friend. He's in the chat right now, Nick Walsh. He tells me all the time. He tries to convince me that I'm smart enough to learn how to do machine learning.
Has he gotten through yet?
Well, I keep telling him, like, you are grossly overestimating my capabilities. And he's just like, no, anybody can learn it. I promise.
This is what we say about coding, though, so isn't that, like, hypocritical?
Yeah, of courst it is. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Glad we clarified that.
It just seems scary to me because there's a lot of jargon, which when I first started programming, it was the same way. There's so much jargon to cut through that that's my biggest issue right now. But with this type of machine learning
It's
that we're
not
going to be
scary
doing,
at all.
it's not. No, you don't need to know any of the jargon
You
at
just
all.
need to know how to work with APIs.
That's right. So we're going to talk about machine learning. We're going to talk about the machine learning services that we're going to think about adding to...
Shout out to Walsh9 for helping me write some of the code that I'm going to show today on stream.
Yeah. I've got some PowerShell stuff, too, that we're going to look at.
Oh, yeah. You and PowerShell.
Everybody loves PowerShell, right?
Right.
It was voted most popular language ever.
Is that only in your head? Or where did that happen?
It's actually in Steve Roberts' head,
Oh, okay.
who's an evangelist who loves PowerShell here at AWS, too. It's like an inside joke that it's not gonna land with anybody.
Nope.
Yeah, just you, maybe.
I like PowerShell.
But yeah, I like PowerShell, too. It's very easy to work with. And so we'll look at some scripts around that. But we start each episode with a question that I ask you about running a startup, right?
Right. What's your question?
And why? Why do I ask you about running a startup? Of all people, you.
I don't actually know.
Oh.
I have no idea.
Well, it's probably because you started...
I have no qualifications to answer your question.
Well, I thought you started your own company and
Oh, right. I blacked that out.
Oh, good. I think that's probably for the best.
I was a founder before, so I'm giving my best tips for advice for running a startup, as I had a VC-funded startup.
That's right. I just have a lot of opinions. That's what qualifies
also
me.
Useful.
I've worked at a lot of startups, actually.
All right, so what's your question?
My question is, you hear the word machine learning, and Nick, cover your ears for a minute. Just don't listen. Some people have said that machine learning is a bit of a buzzword, right?
Like blockchain?
Like blockchain, maybe, or GraphQL, or
my God, you're just gonna name them all.
Or serverless, or container.
Everyone cover your ears.
I know.
You just listed all of them.
I attacked everybody, right?
That was a major attack.
So, with these buzzword technologies, right? The reason why they're buzzwords is because they have grown rapidly in adoption. They're very exciting to use, but with machine learning, blockchain specifically, those types, you need specialized people to build this stuff, right?
Yeah.
That seems to me against what you have access to as a startup founder, right?
Valid.
Specialized people. That sounds expensive, maybe.
It sounds very expensive.
Yeah. So, when do you decide, all right, this is actually beyond just a buzzword for my business. I want to implement this. What drives that decision?
Well, there are a lot of factors. That's like a tough call that you have to make. But I think that if one of these buzzwords is fundamental to solving your problem, then obviously you would try to incorporate it from the beginning. But if it's not fundamental to solving your problem, then you don't need to incorporate these buzzwords to get funding, to be successful. Like, it's not a must. So let's take a random example like Airbnb. They definitely did not start out with using AI and ML or serverless or any of these buzzwords. And that was to their benefit because it has nothing to do with their business model or to be successful that they need to use one of these buzzwords. And then once they got larger, they have a ton of data that they can use, and now they can take advantage of hiring a data scientist and hiring machine learning experts. How can we use this data, and how can we, make more efficient decisions for our customers or offer them recommendations? So that's great, but it wasn't necessary for them to become successful. So you want to keep that in mind as you're going through, is that if it's not fundamental to the problem that you're solving, you should not be just trying to fit it in unnecessarily. So that you can get funding or talk to that one investor that only invests in the blockchain or whatever it is. I don't think that it should be like a qualifier to moving forward as a startup. And I think that it's something that you should leave out at first, especially to focus on your MVP, whatever that means to you.
Okay, that's a good point. So
you're going to counter that?
Maybe.
Oh, God, I wasn't ready for that.
I'm going to ask a follow-up question.
Okay.
So it's very important. It's got to actually solve something, right?
Yeah.
For your business. What if, and I'm not saying this has ever happened in the history
oh, man, here we go.
of
Here
startups
we go.
or getting funding, but what if you could just add a word like blockchain to your startup tech stack and be showered with VC money?
That's like a myth.
Yeah, I was setting you up to.
It's a myth.
Yeah, but you've seen that happen, right? I have. I don't know if you have.
Yeah.
I've seen people take that approach where they say, we're adding this because it's just really hot right now.
Right, but they also have their relationships there to maneuver their way in.
So do you want to... we're
okay,
revealing...
somebody wants to know what my shirt says.
Oh, yeah. What does your shirt say?
It says, my code never has bugs. It just develops random unexpected features. That's right. That Frag Zero BR, that was for you.
Okay. So Nick Walsh is saying that we're revealing all the secrets of how to get funding from
Don't
VC.
tell them the secrets.
If you put blockchain in your title, you're going to get funding, right?
Myth.
Okay. All right, so it's a myth. But should you ever consider including something, let's say it aligns partially with your use case. Should you ever weigh in on the decision a VC will find this piece of our technology very attractive if we have this here?
I mean, it's possible that you might spend some time thinking about it or weighing in, but ultimately you have to decide does that partial involvement, is that going to take away from building what your true MVP should look like? Like, is the time spent building that piece going to take away? So let's take Airbnb. Okay, right. There's a couple things I need to get Airbnb going, right? I need to be able to let hosts post their homes. I need to be able to let guests request to stay in a home. And those are the two most fundamental parts to making that site work. Of course, there's a million other things that we could build in an MVP or a million other features to add, but in order for that marketplace to test to see if it's a valid marketplace, you need to have those two things at a must. One user must be able to request, and the other user must be able to post as a hosting. So if you don't have that, you can't really test out your theory to see if it's going to work. And if building some kind of AI or machine learning tool inside that MVP is going to take away from building out those two pieces, then no, there should be no time investment in it at all.
Okay, that makes sense to me. So one of the things that I haven't heard us talk about yet, or I haven't heard you mention, in terms of these buzzwords, right? And I think this is true bigger than just buzzwords. It's every piece of technology that you pick for your stock. How do you evaluate things based off of, and we were already discussing this, and we don't necessarily see eye to eye on this. We don't agree on this. Which is good. I think this is good for the stream. How do you evaluate a piece of technology that you're going to add to your tech, right?
We covered that.
In terms of the people that you're able to hire, right? How do you compare, we're going to choose machine learning because in our area there's a large university with a lot of researchers and we'll be able to hire more people. at what point.
Okay, so you're talking about like, in a more broader way to say it, programming stack, or like what tools that you're going to use to build. Or...
Yeah, I mean, it could be the sense of we're going to pick Java because of these reasons, or but it even applies to things like machine learning, right? Like, you may not add machine learning because of a lack of resources for your company that you're able to hire. I think a lot of people overlook this aspect when they're starting a company, right? I actually have an example. I was looking through it was a bunch of startup job postings and stuff, and I found a startup that built their entire backend in Haskell, right? Which is not a wrong choice or a bad choice or anything like that. But I just thought it was a very interesting choice because Haskell, are there really that many
known programming language
programmers that you're going to be able to find? If I had to guess, I would bet there's like one person there, like the lead tech
guy,
person,
and he
right?
likes Haskell.
Yeah, one person there that
and
really.
what happens when he leaves?
Exactly. How are you going to hire another Haskell developer, right? So I think when you're making decisions about the tech that you're picking, you have to take these things into consideration. So as a former business owner, what types of things would you suggest that people?
Well, I would definitely pick one of the most popular programming languages to start with so that I know that I can hire anywhere. Doesn't matter what city my company moves to. But also, if I'm not a technical founder, then I need to be thinking about my local area and what kind of developers are in my local area, because if I'm not technical, I'm probably going to need some serious face time because I'm not going to be able to communicate the way that a technical founder would, and I need to have that face time so that I can get my message across, or that we can come to a conclusion or a decision, and that I'm not lost or confused. So in that case, I need to be thinking about how many developers of what type are in my local area, more so than like what's available on a broader scale across the country I live in.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting point. That this is where we kind of started to differ, right?
Right. You think that you should just look at the broader United States and say, well, I can hire remotely, and more people are, even in like Ohio, are doing this, or like somewhere else.
So I think some companies get very myopic in the sense that they're based in Silicon Valley, and they think that that's the only resources that they should use, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can see your point around
non-technical.
If the founder is not technical, it'll be difficult to communicate with a remote team, right?
Yep.
But I think a lot of companies miss out, and it's interesting too because there's another value that we haven't talked about to hiring outside of the Valley, right? Everyone in the Valley can go work at Google, Facebook, Amazon, huge companies, right?
Yeah, so why would they go work at your startup?
That's one thing.
And they can't afford it also.
They can also command a larger salary than if you went and hired somebody in another one of the states.
And they can't afford not to.
Right. So if you're more willing to look at talent outside of Silicon Valley in some respects, you also get...
It's totally valid, but if you're a non-technical founder, you might find that extremely difficult, and it might result in some undesired results.
Right. So yeah, I think my recommendation, right, from a technical standpoint, especially when you're picking a language to write in, because this is another area where we get super bogged down, right? What language wins, right? Number one, what are you trying to win? Number two,
the language you'll pay me to write. That's
my favorite language. Yeah, the language that you pay me to write in. But I think as a CTO, when you're picking a language, you really need to consider not just what you like, but really feasibly what you can hire for in the future, right?
Yep.
So if it is a rare language, it might work specifically for a use case that you might have, but you might pick a suboptimal, right?
There was a jinx in there, by the way, so you owe me a soda.
I know, there was. You're right. So yeah, pay attention to things, in my opinion, about like
I agree.
Developer surveys for popular surveys, like Stack Overflow surveys, to see, is the language that we're picking actually...
Lesson, never be a non-technical founder.
It helps, right? I think...
It does help, but it's unfortunate you can't tell someone not to start a business. And it's not to say that people that are not technical don't have great ideas, because they very, very much do, and they're just as valid as the ideas of technical people. So, That's funny, but I disagree. I think that they might need more advising from a technical standpoint about the directions, like especially these kinds of things. So I advise some startups on the side, and like one of the things that comes up, especially with the non-technical folks, is like, well, I found this group of people to write my app in, and I'm like, okay, well, what's the stack? And then they name some stack that I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna find a lot of people in your area with that expertise. So like, if you're thinking about hiring down the road, that's probably like not gonna be in your favor.
Yeah. So this goes back to for me, philosophically, how I feel about people learning how to program, people learning about technical concepts. I think not even just founders. If you are a non-technical person working in, it's starting to become every industry, but specifically in the tech industry, it will benefit you so much just to learn some of the basics. If you're a PM, for example, you can start deciding when your programmers are lying to you about the time that your user stories takes. There are obviously
some large disadvantages to being a non-technical founder, like that kind of stuff. But that's what I just said. It just takes some like advising on the side. Like you need to have strong technical advisors if you're going to go down that path.
But I think it also behooves you to learn this stuff, right?
Oh, well, I agree with you
That's
100%.
what I mean.
But if you have people that are refusing to learn it, then
True. Very true.
I have dealt with all kinds of startups. Like I've talked to them all. I know where they stand, and I advise the same thing. Like go learn some basics. You don't need to learn everything, but some basics would help you communicate it more effectively to the people that you need to communicate to.
Yes.
But if that's not happening, then you have to advise otherwise.
Yeah. You tell them pick Haskell.
That's right. I tell every startup I advise.
You tell them pick like some really obscure programming language
that no one uses anymore.
Oh, so like COBOL maybe.
Or like
that would be good.
VB.NET.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, we can sit and tear apart languages on stream all day, but we should probably
get to the
start talking about machine learning now.
All right, let's get to the machine learning stuff.
All right.
So
if you're just joining us, we are two, I'd say non-technical and technical founders. Is that right? Oh, yeah, we're both technical founders.
Yeah, you screwed that up. What is wrong with you?
I'm just messing
I'm
with
doing
you.
the coding
I'm
today, by the way.
With you. Yeah, that's why you're the technical founder and I'm the non-technical one. Because I'm not coding.
You built the back end. Where have you been?
Oh, I outsourced all this.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I didn't actually write it.
So how much money do we owe?
Oh, we'll talk about it off stream. Lots.
Are we in debt?
What qualifies as debt?
Anything below 0 qualifies as debt.
If it's on a credit card, is that debt?
That is definitely debt.
Okay, well, fine.
Okay, so cool.
So we're
gonna lunch from within the ground.
We are startup founders for a service that we're calling Petunia. We're going to talk about adding machine learning to help our application. And we're just going to do an overview real quick of some of the services that we can start using without having any data scientists on staff.
So call out to
Nicki's.
Nick. Nick and I are speakers for this conference called ByteConf, which is a JavaScript conference that is playing on Twitch this Friday and Saturday. Not to shout out myself, but it's playing on Friday and Saturday. There's some cool stuff, cool sessions on it. But anyways, we did this talk for ByteConf, and we actually used all of the machine learning APIs within React components. We built React components. So I'm going to show you what that looks like right now, and then hopefully from there we can make a decision on which component we want to incorporate into Petunia and like React natify on stream. Sound good?
That sounds good. We had a question, though, before we move on from our philosophical discussion. What are your team's thoughts on bootstrapping versus VC funding?
I highly recommend bootstrapping, but I had a bad experience, so. I would say bootstrap as long as possible. The thing about entering into a relationship with any investor, whether it be a VC or an angel investor, is that it's very much a marriage. And if you aren't sure if you want to be married, you're probably going to end up divorced. It's like, just like you are with dating, where you want to be sure of the person that you propose to or that you say yes to their proposal, you really want to marry. It's the same concept. So you really want to get to know these possible investors that are interested in investing in you, if it's real, if it's serious, if it's long term, if they see the future like you see the future. All those things are going to be important. And then again, like if you enter into a marriage and you want to get divorced one day later, like it can't be annulled as easily.
Or
Like,
you can just live passionately and make all the
Best way
wrong
to say it.
choices. I don't know.
I already did that.
That sounds like good advice, though. I think I'll follow your advice. Okay, so what are we gonna look at? We're gonna look at some machine learning in JavaScript.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna open it up
All right.
in code, and so this is actually in my GitHub. Again, Nick and I wrote this together. Shout out to Welsh9 in the chat. So every single component in here is aptly named for the API that it corresponds with. So it's very easy. And so these are all React components. We're just gonna run this guy, see what it looks like in the browser, and then we can make a decision on which thing we want to incorporate into Petunia.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll give some opinions on what we should do.
I mean, I know you'll have opinions.
I do.
It's implied.
I already have them.
Oh, you already know what you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah, but let's show the options.
You're not gonna tell me?
I've researched ahead of time. That's my job.
Wow.
I'm CTO,
I'm
right?
really surprised, considering that you, paid someone else and contracted out to write the back end.
Oh, I was lying. I actually.
Oh, so
did
we're
it.
not in debt.
No, there's no debt.
God,
Yeah.
I was panicking.
I want to keep
All
you on
right.
your toes.
So, great. I am
You picked
on
a
my
great partner
toes.
for your business, by the way. Who's
I
gonna
can
scare
tell.
you constantly?
I can tell.
Yeah.
It was a good decision on my part.
What are we at here?
These are our 5 machine learning APIs that you don't need any machine learning expertise to be able to use. Let me zoom in because that's really small for you guys.
There you go.
Sorry about that. So, I mean, obviously the UI looks like crap now, but that's okay because it wasn't the highlighted thing that we did here. So let's go to the first one. Transcribe.
Transcribe.
I think we can make this a little bit. There we go.
Nice.
All right. So you're gonna say something.
I'm gonna say something.
Yeah. What did you think it was gonna be me?
I'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
All
are
right.
gonna do it. Okay. So you're gonna say something, and then what this is gonna do is it's gonna. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna upload it to S3, and then it's gonna play it out loud, and then we're gonna click get transcription, and then it's gonna show us the transcription of what you said.
Okay. Let's see if it works.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hello, Nikki. I have used all of our money, and we are now currently in debt.
Holy crap. Great.
Hello, Nikki. I have used all of our money, and we are now currently in debt. All right.
Great.
Really nice hearing your own voice.
Isn't it always nice?
I love it.
That's why I made you talk. I don't really want to hear my own voice.
So much fun hearing your own voice out loud played back for you.
Could you please share that
Yeah.
GitHub repo? Yes. So go to my repo, and then there's the one called ByteConf.
This is the ByteConf one?
Yep.
You got it.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that, but I'm gonna share the
Yeah, I'll post it right
other
now.
one after we incorporate it into Petunia.
Got it.
And then also feel free, Heat Cricket, to watch our session on Saturday at 1 at ByteConf. Okay, so we're waiting. So this takes a second. So this service, actually, if we look at the code, requires us to use recursion or a do while, whatever you prefer, because basically this service is set up to do like batch jobs, and so we have to just keep checking to see if the job is finished, which now it is. Oh, that's a large misspelling of my name. I don't know if I can approve of transcribe, but that was a very perfect transcription.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Minus my name.
Well, they've made some decisions about how you should spell your
I
name.
don't like the decisions that they've made.
So
I'm strongly opposed.
Frag Zero says this could be used to create closed captions on Twitch, for example.
Yes, and I think there have been some people that have. There was recently a Twitch extension AWS hackathon, which I was the judge of, and there were some closed captioning submissions, and I believe that they used transcribe.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't see this really as a
You don't see this in Petunia.
Petunia doesn't need to. We're trying to get rid of data, not like get more data from
I
other
agree.
sources.
All right. Let's go to the next one.
All right, Polly.
This is your fave.
I love Polly. I hope you pick Justin.
This is your favorite thing ever.
Who's that? Brian?
That was Russell, I think.
Russell, the
Do you
Australian
want me
one?
to change it to Justin?
I mean,
He really likes the voice Justin, so let's just hear him out. Oh,
feel
that
like-
was Geraint. I don't even know who that is.
okay. All right, what's Justin gonna say? Really thinking about this.
Yeah, my brain went somewhere else.
This is Justin. I am having a great time.
How do you feel about that?
I love it. But again,
What are we doing with it in Petunia?
yeah, Petunia doesn't really need the capabilities of. There
Synthesized
shouldn't
text
be
to speech.
text, right?
Right. Okay, X'd out.
All right.
By the way, if you in the audience feel like that you disagree with one of our decisions, feel free to shout out a good idea of how to incorporate it into Petunia, because we are open to ideas.
Oh,
All right.
Chuck likes Julian, his demo of transcribe with Motorhead's Ace of Spades.
Yeah. I'm gonna check that out. All right, comprehend. So, give me a sentence.
Comprehend a sentence.
Or let's pull something from chat.
Yeah, just get something from chat. You got Chatty open, don't you? There you go.
Let's see. If you add exclamation marks, do they speak with more intensity? That's interesting. We can go back and try that.
Well, there's a markup
Here we go.
language that you can add emotion and pauses and all
Chuck,
kinds of different
this
things.
is for you. That was a positive statement.
Positive statement.
Look, 86%. It's positive that it's positive.
It's positive that it's positive.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Okay, what can we do with this?
This seems like it might be able to do something then.
What are you
so-
thinking? I have an idea.
You have an idea?
No, you go first.
No, you first.
No, you first.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Tell me. I have an idea for a different piece of comprehend. You say what your idea is for this.
How do you know what my idea is?
I can read your thoughts. Just as any good co-founder can. I can
All right.
read the thoughts that you're
I'm
having.
going to write on my to-do list to get you a therapist.
Okay,
As a
cool.
side note.
I've
My idea is
gone
to...
through several. Let's see if you can find one that'll keep
Okay,
me.
we're going to reconvene that conversation after the show. My idea is to, when somebody's posting and it's going to go to nothing, we actually decide whether it's too positive or too negative before we post it. Like, we won't delete it for you if it's too extreme.
Oh, we won't even delete it for you.
Yeah, like, we'll just reject the post.
So it's got to be. You're saying if it's negative, we say we don't even touching this.
This is too negative for us to delete. We are so sorry. Please try again.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Oh, come on. Okay, what's your idea?
My idea is we take the text, we still delete it, but before we delete it, right?
We do sentiment analysis on it?
And we just say, Nicki posted a positive sentiment, or Nicki posted a negative sentiment.
Or we count how many positive sentiments you've posted or negative, and then we call a therapist based on that.
I feel personally attacked right now.
Well, you're the only one that uses the app, so
That's true. I am the only one that.
I
uses
watch
the
your
app.
posts.
It's great. You've been reading my how? I wrote the text to it deletes the post. You can't see my posts. I don't believe you.
I have
believe
my
you.
ways.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Your idea is we don't even touch it.
Whose idea, guys? What should we do?
I've got another idea. Actually.
What makes a good man go neutral? Lust for gold, power, or you just born with a heart full of neutrality? Right here.
I think it's like
Comprehend sentiment and keyword are agree, okay? Can you comprehend what you can't comprehend?
I'm gonna go ahead and
And say no.
I'm gonna say this, and I know the reaction I'm gonna get from you, but the sentiment analysis totally reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons alignments. You hate when I talk about
Something over
the
my
D&D.
head again. Okay, that's
You
useless.
hate the D&D.
Viewers in chat, tell us which one of our ideas is better. We're just gonna put this up for a vote.
I've got another idea.
You
I've
have a
actually got a
third
demo
idea?
around it. I got a demo. As any
All
good
right,
CTO
all right, all right.
should.
Let's
Right.
see what you're talking about.
I have a
Let's see your
demo.
third idea.
All right, can we switch over to my computer? Because I've got an
This
idea.
kind of tool, is it possible to avoid bullying on the Twitch chat? Block messages. Yes, it is.
Yeah, definitely. You can at least get rid of negative comments, right? Something that ranks as negative. So, if we take a look at my computer, I've got. Whoops.
No, I wanted to see that.
You wanted to see it. What happened to it? It
I
went
don't know,
away.
your computer just like tanked.
What happened?
It tanked.
That was weird. All right, there we go. So we've got a PowerShell script here. PowerScript.
Are you struggling?
I put them together.
That was like a Freudian slip right there.
A PowerShell script. I've got a PowerShell
You
script.
said the words.
That it actually uses comprehend, but it uses a different piece of comprehend.
What piece of comprehend does it use?
With comprehend, instead of just doing sentiment analysis, I can actually find parts of speech in a sentence, right? So you give me a
So like
sentence.
you can tell it like find all the verbs.
Yeah, all the verbs, all the pronouns, all the prepositions, right?
Yeah, because it's just a linguistical tree and it's parsing the sentence.
Yeah. And so my idea is maybe we don't delete everything that comes through Petunia. We also we thought about encrypting everything, right, beyond beyond any kind of recovery, right, and posting that. What if we
saving that, you mean?
Right. What if we do a redaction service?
What is that?
We redact all of the nouns and proper nouns.
So that you can't actually tell what it says.
Well, you can tell some of what it says, right? It's like when you've got secret documents that prove that we have had contact with alien life forms, and the FBI has these.
This sounds like a personal experience.
Well, yeah, you just do a Freedom of Information Act request against these documents.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk about that later.
Well, anyway, a lot of these documents are redacted. So let's take a look at my script here, and if we run it.
Wait, let's see your code first.
Oh, you want to see the code?
Of course I want to see your code.
Why do you want to see the code?
Get rid of this.
All right.
Yeah.
So essentially, we're going to read text either from a file or from the command line terminal. We take that text, we run it through. We first detected a language, so comprehend can actually detect a language
So
too.
you can detect whether it's in English or Spanish or whatever.
Right. Then we're going to say, I need the syntax of each piece of the text that is going through comprehend.
Okay, so you're parsing it now.
Mm-hmm.
This was my favorite part of linguistics.
And then it
real.
takes a part of speech, right? That's returned as part of the object that comes back from comprehend.
So you're specifically calling out proper noun and noun?
That's right. So I'm saying every word in there that matches these conditions, right?
'Kay.
Proper noun or noun. Now I'm going to come in, I'm going to replace it in the text with X's. Redacts it.
All right, let's see it in action.
All right. So if I run this, we're going to have, what is this file called? Redacted. Cool. We're going to read from the terminal. And I'm going to say, aliens landed in Roswell.
I love that show.
It's more than just a show.
Oh.
It is a real place. And the government
Covered it up.
recovered alien technology.
Anybody
from
else watch that show?
crash
I'm
site.
the only one.
I've seen the show. Oh, that was pretty quick too.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, there's no way to actually tell what the original sentence said. So instead of deleting someone's post, if we just redact it,
Yeah.
then we can do this. It's the same effect.
Yeah.
Then you have to completely rewrite your dev null.
Well, no, I just add another function. That's the beauty of serverless. If you want to see more of that, come back to one of our previous, I think that was episode 2 or 3, I can't remember. But I just add another
2, 3,
dev null function that it's just part of the service. Maybe we give the option. Maybe you don't want to delete it. Maybe
So wait, can you go back up to your code for a second?
Yeah, sure.
What is the where are you calling the API?
Just right here.
Find comp syntax. Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
So I need to find that one because I'm.
Oh, you want to do this live?
Well, yeah. Now I'm thinking about it.
Okay. All right. You're gonna add this to our. So, what does everybody think?
We're calling detect sentiment.
All right. Let's go back
we
to
gotta pull
Nicki's
up the
computer.
docs.
It sounds like she's gonna actually code this up into dev null as a service. All right. So let's. Did you want to show the rest of your demos real quick?
Oh yeah, we didn't get to the end.
Yeah. Let's take a quick recap too for a minute for anyone
Make sure
joining.
that like comprehend is really the right direction we want to go.
Yeah, there might be other ones, but let's recap. What are we doing?
Okay. So we are incorporating ML APIs into Petunia today. Petunia is our social media app that is anti-social media.
Yeah.
So participate in social media network without any of the negative, harmful effects of social media because we delete it for you.
That's right.
It never goes anywhere.
We're adding machine learning capabilities to the app today.
And we have been going over the possible options here in this other app that I wrote with Nick, Walsh9, in the chat. And we got to comprehend, and we decided that that might actually be a good idea.
It's a good fit.
But for the purposes of just seeing the rest of them, we're going to go to Rekognition now.
Yeah, and we actually discussed having pictures as an upload option to Petunia as well. So this might actually have some... Oh, look. That's us.
Okay. I don't want to be in this shot, though. Let's...
Wow.
Okay, hold that.
By myself.
Hold the robot. Hold it. Okay, ready?
Apparel. I'm just my apparel. That's all I am. That's all I am to Rekognition. I'm all my
Face,
apparel.
accessories, glasses, man,
Glasses.
photography, portrait, hat. It detected your hat.
It didn't detect
Baseball
Vans,
cap.
though.
Thought it was a baseball cap.
This is a Vans hat.
I know. That's a lot. We're going to have to correct Rekognition on that. Oh, female. How did I get in there?
Maybe it's not the robot. I don't know. That's kind of strange.
Furniture, selfie. It knows that you took a selfie.
I didn't, though. You took the picture.
Technically speaking.
Yeah.
Smile. You smiled.
I did.
It didn't know what this was. It called it an accessory, I think.
Okay. So
Electronics.
this could be interesting, though, right? Let's say you upload a photo to Petunia. You could, just essentially take the labels.
Yeah, but we're running out of time to do that on stream. That sounds like a longer time.
We're not going to do that on stream. I think comprehend's the way to go.
Yeah,
But this could work for Petunia, too.
totally. All right, let's go to the next one.
Translate.
Okay, so this one will translate text to Spanish right now, but then you can also go into the code and just edit the language. So... That's going to be a hard one. Hola. Estoy listo para comenzar la codificación en vivo.
Okay. All right. But again, we don't really need to translate anything. There's nothing to translate.
Nope. There's no purpose to this one.
All right. But this is good to know that it's there. In case we ever pivot.
Okay, so we're going to go with comprehend.
Comprehend.
Let's
That's the
do it.
winner.
Okay. So let's just steal some of this code because I already wrote it. So it's fair, right? I'm going to steal my own code.
Oh, you're live coding like I do now.
I think I have another. Yeah, I do.
Wait a minute. This is how I live code, and you always make fun of me for doing this.
I can't focus on two things at once. All right, I'm opening up Petunia. This is our Petunia, and let's run this guy and make sure that we all remember what it looks like. So we're gonna use Expo. We're gonna start it up. I sometimes hate that it opens that window. And then if we type I, we can open it in the iOS simulator. I am running on a Mac, so sorry if there's haters.
Are you sorry?
Not really.
Okay, I didn't think so.
But yesterday I got called out for coding on a Mac. So.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow. People call you out for
I
anything.
was at GDC though, so it was understandable.
Oh, okay.
Like mostly PC people, so
Okay.
it's gamers.
I mean, what does it matter?
I don't know. They were just very aggressive about me coding on a Mac.
Sounds fun.
Okay. Some people have different definitions of fun.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
All right. So we're gonna do the redaction thing. Or are we
Yeah,
just
do
gonna
you
do
not
sentiment?
want
No, I'm totally for the redaction. I just am surprised.
Yeah, I need you
My
to just
idea,
look up
what?
the JavaScript
You got it.
docs on what the I need
Chat
you to
can
do it.
help too, right?
Yeah.
Go look up.
All right, so this is our app.
I'm gonna look it up too.
I'm logged in right now. And then, you can create a post. And remember, we will delete it for you. Deleted your data successfully. So I think what we'll do is we will, when you click Submit Post, we could redact it right then before we send it to be deleted. and then show you your redaction. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
So deleted your data successfully, your like in the notification at the end, it'll just say like what the redaction was. Thoughts, comments, questions, concerns?
I think that's a good approach.
Yeah? Okay. All right, so let's get rid of this. So we're gonna need to add in some of the code that we have in the other component. So we're gonna switch back and forth. So we're just gonna steal most of this stuff at the top. We're gonna use Cognito to get credentials. Yeah. And we need the send text to comprehend. So we're just going to steal a lot of this, but it's actually going to be different because we're not going to call detect sentiment.
No.
That is a different endpoint.
We're calling detect syntax.
Detect syntax. Okay. So let's just steal this this top part and make a new function called redact text. Okay. So what are the parameters for this this call?
Language code.
Okay,
and
got
text.
that. Got that. Okay, so we just need to add something to our state. We already have it. Don't we already have it? I feel like we already have it. Comment. It's called comment.
Okay.
So our text is just going to be this.state.comment. And let's see what we got here. So, oh, well, that was one way to do it. Fine. I'll just keep the same format. Why not? All right. Now we basically instantiate the comprehend client. We probably are going to need to do that because we probably have to do something to state after we make the API call. So that's fine. We'll leave that.
Okay.
And then it is, so I need to just take that. Where did you find that?
Where did I find what?
JavaScript, AWS SDK.
Oh, yeah. Go to comprehend and just look for detect syntax.
Comprehend. Detect.
Syntax.
Am I blind?
Yeah, it just...
Syntax, I got it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Steal this. Oh, I had that, but
It's okay.
okay, whatever. Just change this to syntax. Oh wait, no, I'm in the wrong place. Ha.
There you go.
Struggle. Okay. So now, let's see. Okay, so we do not want to just, well, I guess we could just try and see if it works before we do anything with the data.
Yeah, yeah. We
Okay,
need to see
so-
what the data is first, right?
So we call redact text, right here. Probably gonna have to make that like a promise where that comes back before we call the API, right? What do you think?
Yeah, you'll never get that. It won't wait.
Yeah.
You'd have to
okay.
nest.
I'm gonna use async await.
Oh, nice. You got to change your code to do dot promise. So
Where? Oh,
you see
right
your
at the end
callback
of this.
function?
Yeah. Okay. So get rid of all this.
That's right. All the way up to params. Close it. Dot promise.
Thank you.
And then you
Shouldn't
want
we put it in a try catch?
You want to return. You can. I mean, it doesn't matter. You would want to put it in try catch if you want it to actually work when it fails.
Right. That's the well. We're testing it to see if it fails. Or
Oh,
not.
I see. Okay.
That's the whole point.
All right.
I can't type today. Also.
Brandon is letting me know that I shouldn't be lazy and that I should use try catch.
So basically, he's giving me a compliment.
I don't know.
Is that like an indirect compliment?
Maybe an indirect way. Yeah.
Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that.
You also probably want to return the data from this function so that you can use it.
Yeah, valid point. Thank you. Okay, so we gotta go. We have to make this async now.
Yes. And then put that away. That's right. and then you can get the data in there too, but we don't need it yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna console log. We just
Yeah.
need to see if it works first. Like, let's just.
I'm all for that.
Let's just start at the beginning. Let's go back a step. Because we definitely could have written code that doesn't work at all. It's totally possible. Or I could have written code. I shouldn't say we. I shouldn't give you that kind of.
I'm all in this too. I'm with you. I'm the one who told you not to worry about the try catch.
The remote debugger is in a background. Okay, so I think if we do the shake gesture,
Okay.
we can stop remote debugging.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay. We're okay.
Wonderful.
We're not getting that crazy warning anymore. All right. So I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm scared too. We'll do this
You're scared
together.
for me, or
I'm
you're
scared
just
for
scared?
you.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What should we redact?
Just say I'm scared. Oh no, you have to have some. Well, it doesn't matter. We're just getting the results. Perfect. There you go. You're not supposed to get scared. You're the Gryffindor here.
I know. I just had like a moment. It's just a
Alright.
moment. It's
You know what
it's
true
fleeting.
bravery is, though, Nikki?
What is true bravery?
True bravery is being scared and doing something anyway.
Oh, I do that all the time.
There you go. Truly brave.
By the way, I am live coding, just to clarify.
Hey, I would never call into question your credentials.
All right. Okay. Oh, I'm not using my brain.
Oh, I wouldn't. That's okay.
And yeah, okay.
That should work.
I think so. That was
That's some
a very
React stuff, huh?
unintelligent thing for me to write.
That's some React stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
That was just like me having a moment. Okay, let's try that again. Really? Okay, undefined is not a constructor.
You pull in the library. You did import statement.
Oh wait, we didn't
Import.
we need to install the module.
Yeah.
We gotta stop running for a sec. It's again.
Oh, you got a require up there. That's not
Yeah.
gonna work, is it?
It is gonna work.
It will work.
Yeah.
You can mix require and import.
Yeah, but we have to install it.
Pretty wild.
We have to install it. Yeah, it's the same thing as the other component. We did the same thing.
Oh, Frag Zero says, Nikki, honor your shirt. You have no
That's
bugs.
right. There are no bugs. These are just random, unexpected features.
And this feature is it doesn't work. That's the feature, right?
No, it's supposed to be like that.
Oh, okay,
This is
perfect.
Petunia.
All of my
Nothing
features
works.
are not using try-catch statements because it's slowing me down.
You should use try-catch statements if you're using async await.
Well, yeah,
It's the same thing in .NET.
we're just writing debugging code. You would add it when you're ready.
I don't know. It's like ingrained in me. I have to do it.
It's fine. It's good. It's
At least I didn't mess that up.
it's the healthier. It's like going to the dentist. You know, like you're supposed to do it.
I actually went to the dentist on Monday.
Oh
It
no.
sucked. But I didn't have any cavities, and that's the first time that's ever happened.
Wow. I think my mouth is just all cavities now.
Yeah, I think mine's pretty much all cavities too.
Well, no, you didn't have any.
Well, I usually have 3 to 4 every single time.
Wow.
It's usually like a serious. I usually go to the dentist and then I pay like an extensive amount. And this time I went to the dentist and they were like, "Yeah, it's free. You're done." I'm like, "Say again, repeat."
All right. So here we go.
You know what? I know this is gonna fail because this is Expo, so we have to start the simulator
You gotta
again.
start it every year.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna try that. I've run up against that too many times in these streams to just try to experiment there.
Not even worth your time.
No, we should save time.
Got it. Got it.
We shouldn't waste anybody's time because they probably already seen me run up against that wall.
This one?
Oh!
This wall?
Oh wait, I know how to fix this. Remember? Yarn.
Yarn, yeah, you gotta use yarn.
NPM does not work.
But yarn, it's all
Okay,
for it.
So let's stop this.
Okay. I believe in you.
I didn't use save.
Chuck's trying to rush you.
It's crunch time. Where's the hourglass from last season? We need that. Where is
Sitting
that?
sitting on my desk.
Is it really?
I think so.
How do you
yeah.
forget to bring it every week?
I didn't come from my desk. I came from a seaplane.
Oh, that's right. You had a horrifying experience this morning, huh?
It actually was not too bad. It was okay. It still scared me. It scared me a lot more than what's scaring you right now. It's next to the Cheez-Its, the unopened Cheez-Its. Those are there. I always have to have Cheez-Its for a break in case of emergency situation. You know, like open up that Cheez-It.
The Cheez-Its help you get through it?
Just slam that cheddar into my mouth.
Do the Cheez-Its actually help you get through the scary times?
Yeah, basically eating is how I deal with probably 90% of my emotions.
And you didn't have a Quest bar?
No, I had a Quest bar.
I figured.
The Cheez-Its are on my desk. Those are the emergency Cheez-Its, like I was saying. That's like something terrible has happened. Time to eat.
I've seen that bag of Cheez-Its. Is that really what the purpose of that Cheez-Its is for?
That's what they're there
and you've
for.
talked to a therapist about this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great.
They said, eat your emotions, Alan Michael. That's
And
what
they said it's totally okay for you to do that?
Yeah, and I didn't mention the therapist is my own brain.
Oh, okay.
That's who I talked to.
Excellent.
All right. Cheez-Its are better than therapists.
They are.
They're cheaper, I'll say that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Still got an issue.
Can't find variable params.
Oh, you're not putting any text in there.
No. I just...
And you named it comprehend.
It's not the same thing.
Okay, there we go.
That was just a dumb error. Okay. Sorry, guys. I have so many apologies today. I don't even know where to begin.
This is true live coding.
I mean, it
This
is.
is why
but
you're the
like, also,
Gryffindor.
I could have been paying like a lot more attention.
Well, you know.
You're just distracting me with all your talk about Cheez-Its. Like, I can't focus.
Now you just think about Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Whoa! Now you got it. There you go.
Okay. So, this is a lot.
Yep.
So, what did you do with this exactly?
So what I did was...
Hey, wait, hold on. Let's like put the terminal up so we can actually see what it
Got
is
it.
that we got back. We got a lot of stuff back.
You get an object back.
Okay, so
And then you get an array in
it
that
starts
object.
here, right here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an array,
Yeah,
and
you
then
want...
it's an array of objects. Each object has a tag
Yep. Part of speech tag.
with a score
Yep.
of how much it predicted is that part of speech.
That's right. So you want to loop through that array of objects and pull out the part of speech dot tag, right? Dot part of speech dot tag. And you want to set that condition to return, right, on that filter. You probably want to use a filter, not a map. I mean, you can use a map, no big deal, but you can also use a filter.
I'll take your advice.
That'd be
Wait,
the
so I
first
just
time.
take your
Yeah,
advice?
that'd be the first time. Why
Okay,
would you
so
do that?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat?
You'd actually want to do data dot and go up in your object. It's data dot on your terminal. Because data dot syntax tokens.
Oh,
That's the array.
Okay, so that was a good thing to know. Okay.
Oh, this
And
is
then
a really great question. How many high fives are we allowed per hour when paired programming?
We've never limited it. Should we?
Is there a rate limit for high fives?
Do you feel like we're high-fiving too many times?
I think 1,000.
Wait, can you go back to helping me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So we're filtering this.
That's right.
Okay.
And
so
the filter condition that you want is if...
I gotta do index, right?
I forget how filter works. I usually use Lodash. Let me look it up.
I think that's how it works.
I think you're right. But we have a filter. Yeah, that's right. So the value you want to send back, you want to return, you can do this in like a ternary or something. If the condition is...
If v dot part of speech.
Yeah, dot tag is equal to, triple equals, these two words. Propn, P-R-O-P-N, all caps, Or, yeah, do your or. Part of speech.tag is equal to noun.
It's so weird when I like type that it doesn't want to autocomplete.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Well, you just do return from that, right? I don't even think you need a ternary. I forget how filter works.
What?
Is anyone chiming?
What are you talking about? What do you mean, just return?
Yeah, because the filter statement, look, word.length is greater than 6. Oh, you don't even need the return statement.
You don't even need the return.
You're
That's
right.
it.
That's it. That's all you do.
Well, we
Let's
have
console. Yeah, I put it into a variable and then console log that variable.
New redacted text. That's it? That's all
That's
I
not
have
the
to do?
redacted text. Those are the words that you're going to redact
Okay.
out of your text.
So
We'll probably not be able to
words
finish
to
this.
redact.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that should
Console
give you an
log.
array of the object, right?
Okay, so we're gonna print that. We're not gonna print that big object
Nah,
anymore.
we're done with
because
that object.
We're done with that. All right, let's save this and let's go back for round 2.
So while you're doing this, I'm going to do a recap because we got people joining the stream.
Hi, new people.
We are coding right now. We're adding a redaction service to our overall startup called Petunia. We're both the co-founders of an antisocial app called Petunia that takes your posts and now gives you the option to redact the post as well.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't work.
No.
Okay, cool.
Are you sure that's how you do it?
That's what the MDN web docs say. You just have word and then like word.length.
And then it just puts it into an array.
Yep.
Of words that are okay. So
See?
that's really weird.
Hmm.
That looks like mine.
It does.
Maybe we should get rid of this. Get rid of the I. Not that that's gonna help anything, but.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Are you sure you don't need a return? It just kind of looks weird. What if we tried adding it in? It's a theory.
No PHP coding today, just JavaScript.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, you need to return from the filter. I thought you had to return.
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
I thought you had to.
I think it's because in the other one, it's that ES6 where you don't have the brackets.
Okay.
So you don't need to return.
Maybe
But then
so.
with the brackets, you need to return.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've seen that before.
Let's see if this works.
Like, look down here. See?
Yeah.
There is no return in that statement.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm using the same sentence.
Yeah, that worked. Because that's a noun, proper noun, proper
That's an
noun.
array.
That worked. yeah.
Okay, so now
Thank
what
you,
it-
Alec Lorraine. We did
All
need
right,
to
so
return.
what was the next part of
I
your
thought
code?
so. So
Now
the
you
next part.
Now you looped through the entire sentence, and then you took away these words.
Right. So as part of that object, you'll see there's a begin offset and an end offset, right?
Okay, I see that.
That is in the sentence that you described. So AM starts at index 0 and ends at index
So I need
2.
to turn my comment into an array of characters.
Right. Well, you need to replace the letters in your string at those places at offset 0 and 2.
Yeah,
See
but
what
don't
mean?
I have to turn my this dot state dot comment into an array of characters first before I can loop through all the characters?
I mean, a string basically you can already reference like it is an array if you want.
All right.
to.
Okay. So what's your advice then? Should I do map? What are you feeling like?
I just created a new string essentially and inserted wherever the offset was. Like I counted however many. So I did simple subtraction basically, right?
For each word in words, so words is your string.
Right. So and actually,
Yeah, but you can't do that in a.
Paul, can you flip over real quick to my screen just to show, like, so I'm not describing just blindly to what everybody. So what I did was I took the end offset property, right,
Okay.
which is 2, and I took the beginning offset and I subtracted that, right? So that gives me how many characters for that
that
word
word.
is
I got
to
it.
redact. Then I created the filler text, right,
Mm-hmm.
of x's, like for however
Times
many.
the number of characters.
Exactly. So 3 x's or 2 x's or whatever.
Well, wait, no. Before that, you removed.
Before that,
it.
I removed the text from the string, right, with the offset and the number of characters that are there. And then at the same offset, I just inserted that new filler line.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just have to loop through my string.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. So, like, yeah, you could do a map, I think, actually.
That's my question is, do I...
I think.
I don't know if you can do that. I think you have to
Let's see.
change the string into an array of characters.
All right, let's see what chat has to say. Okay, cool, nothing.
Okay, look it up.
All right. I think you can loop over a string. Let me see.
Loop over... Google loop over sentence. Loop over words or something.
Hold on, I'm just doing it in the browser real quick.
You're using map. Okay, so that's what I said.
Yeah, I'm validating what you said.
I don't know if that's gonna work though.
Math is not a function.
Yeah. Okay. So let text equals this dot state dot comment, and then text dot map. You can't do that. You have to. It's a string. You have to convert it into an array.
Right.
I'm looking this up.
Look it up.
Can you do words? Let's see what it says. Split.
Oh yeah, you can use split. That's right.
Yeah, we didn't think about that.
With an empty character, you just do split on empty, and that'll turn it into an array of all the characters.
Let word array equals.
Yep. There you go. There's the trick. Oh no. That's I mean like empty, not even white space. Nothing. Yeah.
No, but I wanted an array of words.
Oh, you want each word?
Yeah, because you looped through the words.
True. Good point. All right. That makes sense.
Now I can take the word array and then I can map. Whoa, I can't type. Okay, so this is not X. That was really bad naming.
It's so easy to do in PowerShell.
Okay, so then what you did is you calculated the number of characters by, go back.
Oh, sorry.
I'm converting your PowerShell into JavaScript.
Got it.
Okay, so then you did word dot. Oh, well, I have to go through. Okay, hold on. I have to think about this because it's not going to be the same. I don't have the. You looped through this object.
I did.
How did you have the original sentence, though? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I created a new sentence called text.
No, I got the new sentence. But you just looped through the object that you got back.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have the whole sentence in it.
What do you mean? Oh, well,
It's
just use
the
comment.
words.
You use comment, right? Wherever you got the sentence. You put it in the comprehend.
Yeah, okay, so but you have a, okay, this here.
Mhm.
This is the, okay, so you're getting the words.
Right.
And then for each word in words. Oh, I get what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going down the wrong path.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, none of this should be done. So we have to loop.
I got confused.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know. It's okay. I got confused with your code because I couldn't look up. Okay, so we have to actually map through this. That's what we have to do. Now we can take the number of characters based on this word and do word dot where is begin offset? End
part
offset
of speech.
minus word dot begin offset. So that's the number of characters. And then what you did is you removed it from the text. So we're gonna do this dot set state. Well, let's just make this just in case it errors. New comment equals
This dot comment or something.
original comment dot remove, replace. Remove? What did you do?
I did remove, but that's
Yeah, it's like replace.
yeah. I think you just replace it with
No.
empty quotes, right?
What is the one? I think it's substring. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you did. Okay, so then you have to give it the start number, which is word dot begin offset.
Yep.
And then the end is word dot end offset. Go back. Go back to your code. Remove. Okay, so yeah, this is the same thing.
All right.
And then, so first you removed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, let's skip this step. And then you have a filler equals x times the number of characters, which is like that. And then the last thing you did was you created a new comment.
Yeah. Well, I took the original comment, right, and I just inserted at the places where I removed.
Got it.
That's right. Well, no, you'll want to mutate original comment, I think.
I already did. What are you talking about?
Okay, maybe that'll work.
What? I missed something?
Well, since you're mapping through, right, like...
Okay, so insert is the same thing as...
Yeah, but you want to say original comment equals original comment.
What are we talking about? Here?
Right. So new comment is not going to mean anything outside of the for loop that you're using.
Right, I'm going to have to set it to state.
No, what I'm saying, each time it loops, right?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. That was...
That's what I thought too. So I didn't say this, but I'm glad somebody on chat did. Drugalis says the second parameter of substring is actually the number of characters, right? That's why I was counting how many characters.
Got it. So I already have that.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So what is the...
Myocat says x dot repeat number.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Myocat. Okay, what is the equivalent of insert? I don't know. Insert into a string at a specific index. Splice?
Yep, that's what we're doing with the begin offset.
Splice. What? Did I miss something? Is that JavaScript? Slice, not splice. Struggle. Okay. So we want to start at...
Do you have a custom theme on your VS Code? Do you know what it is?
No.
Somebody asked for your theme.
I think I do. Material.
Material theme. All right. Yeah. Janice Q7. Petunia theme is what you
There you
should
go.
be using.
Okay, wait. Go back to your PowerShell
You
for
got
a
it.
sec. Okay, got it. That should be it.
But
That's the
do you
same
see?
thing.
You still haven't changed the new comment.
I did.
No. Well, but that's an empty string. You're gonna be missing all of the letters that aren't there. You see what I'm doing? I'm taking text and I'm altering text, right? So all you need to do on the other side of this is put original comment.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. That should work. Console log.
We do have to set state, though.
Well, that's fine, but just console log the original comment. See if. No, not in the loop. Outside the loop. Outside the map. One more down.
We're not going to be able to access that. We should have started it up here.
Got it. Oh, yeah, because you're pulling in from state. Okay. I see.
Get rid of this. and you want me to console log it outside the loop.
Uh-oh.
What?
We upset Droogless because we didn't get a thank you for the substring.
Thank you. For real, thank you.
Where are our manners? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay. Now that looks good to you.
Yes.
We don't
thanks,
need
sir.
this other console log.
Let's try it. Let's just try it, man.
I don't know.
Droogless is just messing with you. Just joking.
Well, thank you anyways. Pair programming with you guys is like my favorite part of the day.
You noticed that I wasn't included in that. Just saying.
Well, you weren't as helpful as them. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was reading their comments.
But they wrote their comments.
Yeah, but I read them though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were my transcriber for the day.
That's right. I was transcribed. Mechanical Turk transcribed. All right. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, there. It logged there.
No, but that's not.
That's just the original comment. It
That's an
hasn't altered it.
array. That's the original array that that's words to redact. Maybe it didn't load the new JavaScript. Let's just do reload.
Yeah, there are a lot. So Droogless says there are a lot of semicolons missing at ends of statements, but JavaScript is very forgiving with that.
It's not the end of the world.
Some people have gone to the extreme of excluding all semicolons at the end of
I
statements
know,
in JavaScript.
it's very aggressive.
Yeah, see, it is logging, but it just didn't redact
Well,
it.
we already know that it's going to print my original comment because I have it set to do that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
up there. Okay.
Yeah. But it's not console logging this, which means, well, maybe it hasn't come back yet. It takes a second.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Droogless. I include semicolons.
All right, I'll put some semicolons in. You can stop
It
panicking about it. Bam, look at all my semicolons, guys.
Put an extra one there, just for good measure. Put
They're all there now.
Put 3 on the
Got
end
one
of
there.
There you go.
Just everywhere.
I love it.
Fixed.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I saved before we could see the end of that call.
Well, it's all right. I don't know that it was working.
I don't think it did work, actually.
Mm-mm.
All right, let's console log. Let's do gotta make sure I got my semicolons. I know how you guys feel about that. So this is the comment after we remove it. So removed word sentence. I don't know. That's my idea. Oops. I didn't want that.
Oh wait, look. AM and Nicki are terrified. It did
We are-
redact season.
No, we did.
Is the
didn't.
name?
No.
What is that comment coming
That's just I just wrote a shorter comment.
from? Got it. I wasn't paying attention. I was
I know. It's okay.
trying to look at stuff
Okay.
to fix this.
So, might as well log the filler. Well, we're logging the number of characters. Not that big of a deal. Okay, so then we log here. So this is the comment after we've reinserted the X's.
Mm-hmm.
This is the redacted. Wow. And your semicolon, because I know how you feel about that. All right, let's try this. We're just gonna console log a bunch of stuff.
Wonderful.
Okay, what do you want me to write? thing?
Same thing, yeah. I'm trying to do the same as you are.
Terrified. All right, so number of characters, removed word sentence. Wait a minute. Okay, I see the problem.
What is it?
So we substringed the word.
Yeah, I'm trying. You have to remove it.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
I
not
know.
removing it, right?
correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I was going crazy, but I didn't want to question.
No, that was all me.
No, it wasn't you.
No, that was definitely me.
Remove
Okay, so how
at
do you
index,
remove-
JavaScript.
Thank you.
It's just the remove function.
Okay. What does it take?
Let's see. I want MDM. I don't want just some random MDM.
Yeah, the last time you showed me a random thing, it didn't work.
Splice.
Okay, so but that, no. No.
Yeah, no. Of an array by removing or replacing existing elements. Yeah. This is it. You splice.
That didn't show up for me.
So you give it parameters of
Of what?
the start,
Okay, did that.
how many things to delete,
Did that.
and that should be it,
Great.
I think.
I trust you.
Okay.
Probably too much.
Not a function. Okay.
Yeah, see that it didn't come up in the
That's really weird.
I don't think you can use splice in React Native.
Oh, really?
I'm guessing because it's not coming up. I can use slice.
Oh, you gotta split. Because we're not working with an array. That's a string, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Remove characters from string. 'Cause I bet you have to convert the string again, just like we did
Trim.
with split. Trim? Nah, trim is getting rid of white space. Yeah, you gotta split it into an array, right? Yeah, just the way that we did earlier, right? With the empty. You did it with white space, but here's what you do.
Hold on, I gotta
open
read
parentheses.
The params. Yeah.
No, you don't need any param.
I don't
you
need
need
any.
one. One.
Okay, let's
Open
see.
parentheses on split. Here, trust me.
Okay.
Just say quote quote, and then close, and then do dot splice.
Whoa.
There you go. Let's try that. That might work. That might do something.
Maybe. Oh, I can't spell my own name. We're gonna get it. It's gonna happen. Like, I can feel it.
There's also a replace method that Droogless. Thank you again, Droogless. Replace method on string.
I misspelled something. I had a typo, so.
Oh, okay. Let's actually try that instead of splice. I think we're doing too much work.
What is it?
Get rid of the splice and the split and just do replace. I know.
You know what?
This is say what is, hold on. Do you still have that object up? I don't think we do. Do word dot and let's see what we have off of that. I don't remember.
It's the whole object.
Yeah. Text. Do text. And then instead of chars, do that quote quote. All right. That might work.
What happened to what was wrong with the other solution? I don't get it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's just a different way to do it.
Yeah. I think we are running very close to time as well.
Okay, so the second thing didn't work. So this is working, right? It removed AM,
Mm-hmm.
but then this slice is not working. Maybe it's replace again.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, you know what? With
You
replace.
could just do this in one
Yeah.
thing. You don't
Yeah,
need to do
yeah,
it
yeah.
into. Like, we're making this more complicated than it
Yeah,
needs to
you're
be.
right. Good God.
So
Wow. Yeah. Sometimes.
it.
Some
we
some
don't
days.
need this.
Some days that's the computer programs you.
that day is today. All right, so. Oh, whoops, I hit it twice by accident.
But it worked.
It did work.
There we go.
Look,
All right.
there it is. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to set state
Okay.
after it's done with all of its redaction. So like right here.
You got 5 minutes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
This is intense. Okay. Get rid of this. We don't need these console logs anymore, although they were very helpful. Thank you very much for your participation. Okay, so now we can actually go back into Toast and we can say I can do this in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Your data was deleted successfully and your original message redacted.
Drewless is optimizing our code now too. We can get rid of the char portion
Oh,
because
Yeah.
we're not counting anymore. Doesn't matter.
well, no, we are counting for the. Oh, we don't.
No.
No, with the filler.
Oh yeah, you're right. We do need that.
Unless there's a smarter way to do that. Just put this inside here.
You just do word.text.length. See what I mean? You could just do that,
It's got to be capital though.
I think.
Okay, well, now we're cutting into time though, testing
Yeah,
this new
there we
thing
go.
out,
No, that'll work.
and get rid of that.
Yeah.
Okay, go back to what I was doing. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is in the notification, when it says like your data was successfully deleted, it's gonna say your data was successfully deleted and your original message redacted.
Perfect.
You like it?
I love it. I think you can get this going.
How many minutes do I have?
3,
Guys!
2.
No,
What?
stop.
Just kidding.
I'm stressed.
Jack says you need some Cheez-Its.
I really do.
You need the Cheez-Its. Shove down your feelings.
I can't eat Cheez-Its though.
Oh yeah, they got just packed full of gluten.
It didn't print anything.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
I thought I saw something flash. So it was a toast, wasn't it? It said deleted something.
Yeah, and there was nothing in the
Oh,
call.
I didn't see. It went away too fast.
Clearly I'm missing some like.
Telepathy, I love Cheez-Its because they help me not to feel feelings. I just eat the Cheez-Its and it pushes down the emotions that I'm having when I'm panicking or mostly panicking, I'd say.
It's probably because state is setting after we show that message.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh no, I reset the comment here. We need to move it.
There you go.
That's the problem,
Wonderful.
I think.
Hey! All right, that's 2. That's 2.
Oh, was that our
Rate
limit?
limiting.
Was that our limit?
I don't know, maybe. That's a good way to end the stream, though, I think. With
That's
the high
it.
five.
That's a wrap. We redacted.
We redacted the text. That was a lot more painful than it should have been. We got down a rabbit hole there for a minute.
Well, I was trying to convert PowerShell to JavaScript and not thinking in terms of JavaScript.
Yep.
That was the number one problem right
Yep.
there.
Yep.
I was looking at your code and then thinking about .NET and
Yeah.
then was like, oh, insert. Like
Right.
all these things I can't do in JavaScript.
It's fun. That's life. You know?
Always changing languages.
That's a wrap for season 2.
That is a wrap for season 2.
We've got a successful product. We've made millions of dollars.
Millions.
Yeah.
So I can quit now.
Oh, you're actually in debt. I forgot. I told you. I put all this on a
You burst
credit
my
card.
bubble every single time.
But we'll be back for season 3
We'll be back
sometime.
for season 3. I will tweet out options for season 3. But if you have like general ideas of what you want to see us build, feel free to DM either one of us. But we will come up with some ideas and we'll put out a poll as we get closer to season 3.
Yes, and also thank you to everybody on the stream.
Thank you to
who
everyone.
helped.
Yeah, thank you for that pair programming. I appreciate it.
Yeah, get us through this troubling time.
It wasn't that troubling.
No, it was great. I loved it.
You
So,
loved all of it.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. We'll see
when
you
that
in.
is.
We'll be filming from different places.
Yeah. That's true.
We may not be in this cool studio.
Might not be in this studio. It might be somewhere else. Who
Maybe
knows?
somewhere else. Yeah, you'll have to find out where we go.
That's right. So tune in whenever that is. We'll let you know.
We will update you.
And thank you very much for
Thanks
watching.
so much, guys.
We'll see you later.